In the wake of the subway shooting, Mayor Eric Adams told Today anchor Savannah Guthrie he's considering new safety measures for the nation's busiest transit system.
There's some new technologies that are out there that we have been looking at that we believe could enhance and improve our safety. They're already being used at ball fields. They're being used at some of our local hospitals. And so we are going to explore all new methods to improve the safety. Remember, we're using an antiquated method that's been used the same way for hundreds of years. It's time for us to match technology with safety, and I'm going to explore that.
Let's bring in NBC News law enforcement analyst Cedric Alexander. Good to have you with us, Cedric. So let's start with the shooter. I mean, New York is the biggest police force in the country. Is it surprising that the gunman was able to get away at the scene?
No, it's not surprising whatsoever, particularly if you have a planned attack, which it appears that he had planned to do. So he probably had planned out his entrance, his exit, decoyed himself on that plane in a workman's vest to blend in. And of course, all this is very telling. But here again, this is a person of interest that need to be found and questioned and talked to so that they can potentially establish some probable cause here. So there's a lot that's being worked on, as we hear about every day, but there's also a lot that's going on behind the scene. And I am confident that within some period of time, this gentleman is going to be located and he'll be questioned.
Let's talk about the investigative work. We know an MTA surveillance camera in the station was not working at the time. Clearly, that's a huge obstacle. Still, we do have this person of interest now. How do investigators go about trying to figure out who they're looking for here?
Well, having a couple of cameras out is not going to make or break this case whatsoever. There's going to be other technology, such as cameras that are going to be in other locations down there by the train. And of course, once upstairs on the street, they'll be able to utilize any footage from buildings, from stores, from homes, wherever they can find evidence. And plus, we also have to consider forensics evidence that is being collected, along with witness evidence that's being collected, and along with also social media information that can be garnered around his account. So all this is going to be part of the initial investigation. But until this person of interest is located, talked to, and continued evidence is collected, they'll be able to make a case, hopefully at some point, or identify the person and persons involved in this horrible act.
We just heard a moment ago from New York's Mayor Eric Adams. He's a former police officer. He has said he believes the shooting was meant to terrorize subway riders, but authorities have said the attack is not being considered an act of terrorism. What is the difference, and why isn't this, at least right now, being considered a terrorist act?
Well, first of all, we're getting into semantics, and we constantly find these semantics anytime these types of attacks take place. But quite frankly, if you look up the word terror, it means exactly that. The root of that word is terror. And you frighten people, you scare people, you put people in a place of discomfort and harm. That is terrorizing people, whether it's done by foreign or domestic foe. At the end of the day, people are afraid, people are running, people are excited, people even lose their lives, and people are exposed to a type of trauma that the average person is not exposed to. All of that is terror. So the semantics of this, quite frankly, really doesn't matter. It's terrifying.
Cedric Alexander, we appreciate your expertise as always. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.